Welcome to Midweek Mystery, where I share with you whatever project and tips and tricks are on my desk this week.
Hey, welcome back everybody. It's midweek and it's the time of the week when I kind of show you what's on my desk. And this week is a little bit different. As some of you will know, Mr. Jem and I have been away doing some promotional work for our business, and I really haven't had a lot of time up in my creative space over the last couple of weeks. But the little bit of time I have had, I've devoted to trying to get this journal finished. And a couple of weeks ago, I showed you how I made the cover for this journal from an envelope and some fabric. So I will link that video below if you want to see how I made this. But what I have managed to get done over the last couple of weeks is I've managed to get this finished. And that's important because this has got to wing its way across the world. It's a Christmas present for a very dear friend of mine in England. So it's, as I say, it's got to do a little bit of global travel, so I need to get it in the post. All right, so I thought today I would just show you what I've been doing. As I say, the cover I made from an old envelope and some scraps of fabric, and then I added this topper on. And this topper, the embroidered flower on here comes from an old tablecloth, a vintage tablecloth. So now this journal is very personal to the friend that it's been designed for. So some of the things in here are maybe not my taste, but very much her taste. And there's a bit of a theme running through, which you will see, which is a theme around angels. I never know whether it's better to talk through what I've been doing in this journal or whether it's better just to put some music on and show you. So I might talk through a little bit, we'll see. So what I wanted for this journal was lots of space to write. So there's lots of journaling cards. And these are actually upcycled from a book, as are many of the angel images and quotes that you'll see in here. There are some printables. I can't remember where I got those. But mainly I've just used bits and pieces that I had. And as I say, some lovely pages from an angel book. I wanted lots of space to write, but I often find that if you're faced with a blank page, it's a little bit daunting. So I often just put a little bit of something stenciled onto a page, and then it sort of doesn't feel quite so intimidating. I love including vellum in journals. You get sort of a hint of what's on the next page. And this is actually an image I've turned into a big pocket here. There's nothing in this one. As I say, I wanted space for my friend to be able to put her own things in. And here you will see there is space for a photo. There's some acetate and a frame here. And if I do that, I like to leave a little scrap tag in there just to make it obvious that that's where you can put things. Got some little corner embellishments. I'm sure there's a proper name for them. Again, tags that can be written on. Isn't this lovely? This is an old greetings card, which I've just simply haven't done anything complex to it. This is the front of the card. I backed it with some lined paper, rounded the corners and inked the edges. Again, lots of sort of vintage upcycled lace bits. And one of the things I have done in several places is used some sort of angel related quotes from the dictionary. A little envelope here, which is also a tuck spot. So this page has also got space for journaling. And I've brought in some texture paste and some lovely texture here as well. I love journals that are tactile as well as visually attractive. And again, these gorgeous photos were greetings cards. And again, I've just very simply turned them into journaling spots with a little split pin and some dangles and a bit of lace. Again, we've got a dictionary quote, a little notebook. I'll flip out here and more journaling cards. A little tip, if you've got a background like this that looks a bit plain, just a little bit of stenciling on the background goes a long way. Just adds a bit of interest without being overpowering. And a hidden paper clip here. And again, this is a card front, and it is stuck on a piece of attractive note paper that I found. So again, it forms a little hidden journaling spot. A bit more texture. Pockets, little bits and pieces in there, just to add interest. And a different type of corner here. This is a triangle one, as opposed to the earlier one, which I can't find, of course. Oh, there it is. So two different kinds. Look, I've got a triangle one and a more of a square one, which is just folded down. Oh, doesn't want to go back on now. There we are. I love these little corners in journals because you can move them around and tuck things in. And on our last page here, again, we've got a lovely big pocket here. And another little one on the front. And just a lovely floral page to finish off. So there we go. That's it's a simple journal. It's a small one, but I'm hoping that it will be well received and my friend will get a lot of enjoyment from it. So there we are, folks. This is going to be in the post, hopefully this week, and winging its way off to the UK. So I hope you enjoyed that little flip through. If you have any questions about anything that you've seen in there, do feel free to ask in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer questions on anything that I've done. I will be back on Friday this week with another card in the 4-deck challenge, and all being well, we'll be back on schedule this week, so we will be back for Scrap Busting Sunday. So until then, I hope you will all stay well and happy crafting, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you for watching. Ka kite anō.